Today's topic is feeling bloated, the tea that reduces bloating and protects your stomach in 10 minutes. So, do you constantly suffer from a bloated stomach? That heavy feeling, almost like you have a balloon inflating inside you after eating? Does your clothing, which was perfect in the morning, start to feel tight by the end of the day? This discomfort, often accompanied by gas and never-ending digestion, can steal your energy and even your confidence. What if I told you there's a natural solution, a combination of 3 powerful herbs that can start relieving all of this surprisingly quickly? Stay with me until the end, because I am going to teach you the step-by-step process of making a tea that not only reduces bloating but also creates a protective shield for your stomach. You'll discover how to turn your digestive health around with something you can make in your kitchen today. I know exactly how that feels. It's frustrating, it's uncomfortable, and often those on the outside don't understand how much it affects our daily lives. It can even interfere with social life, the pleasure of eating, and even self-esteem. Many of my patients come here with the same complaint. I eat right, but I always have a bloated stomach. What's happening to me? My name is your name, and as an integrative health specialist, I've dedicated years to studying the connections between what we eat, how we live, and our body's response. And the truth is that bloating isn't just a discomfort. It's a warning sign. It's your body telling you that something isn't right with your digestion. And look, bloating can have several causes, such as constipation, food intolerances to lactose or gluten, or even conditions like irritable bowel syndrome that require medical attention. But today we'll focus on the most common everyday causes, which we can combat with simple changes. So, why do we get bloated? The first and most common is poor digestion. Think of your digestive system as a production line. If food arrives too quickly because we eat in a hurry, in large pieces, because we don't chew properly, or is too greasy, the treadmill can't keep up. The food stays there, stuck in the stomach, and this slowness creates a feeling of heaviness. This leads directly to the formation of excess gas. When food isn't properly digested, it arrives more whole in the large intestine, and there, it becomes a feast for certain bacteria. In the fermentation process, they release a lot of gas. The result, that belly that looks like a drum. Hard and painful. Beans, broccoli, and soda are notorious for this, but excess sugar and white flour are also major culprits. Here's where a key concept comes in. Intestinal dysbiosis. Think of your gut as a garden. For it to be healthy, you need a good balance between the flowers, good bacteria and the weak bacteria that, in excess, can be bad. Dysbiosis is when this garden becomes unbalanced. A diet low in fiber, high in processed foods, antibiotic use, and even stress can cause this mess, creating the perfect scenario for bloating. And speaking of stress, it's a huge trigger. Have you heard of the gut-brain axis? Your brain and your gut communicate all the time. When you're anxious, your brain sends signals that can disrupt digestion, make you more sensitive to gas, and even alter your gut flora. That's why on a stressful day, even eating your usual food, you can experience much more bloating. Now that you understand the reasons why, let's get to the solution. The recipe I'm going to share with you tackles these problems on several fronts. It's not magic, it's the science of nature. Let's meet the 3 heroes that will shield your stomach, the 3 pillars of your new digestive ally. The strength of this tea lies in the synergy between 3 giants of nature. Each has a specific job and, together, they become an elite team against bloating. Peppermint relaxes, chamomile calms, and ginger gets digestion going. The first pillar, peppermint, the relaxation specialist. The first hero is peppermint. Just its scent already gives a feeling of relief. Right. The secret lies in menthol, its main active compound. Menthol has an antispasmodic action. Imagine that your intestine, with gas, becomes tense and contracted. These spasms trap the gas, causing pain and pressure. Menthol acts as a muscle relaxant for your digestive system, helping to loosen these muscles. By relaxing the intestinal walls, it opens a path for the gas to escape naturally, relieving bloating. That's why many people feel quick relief after drinking peppermint tea. In addition, it stimulates the flow of bile, which helps digest fats. So, if bloating comes after a heavier meal, peppermint is your first line of defense. The second pillar, Chamomile, the anti-inflammatory pacifier. Our second pillar is the delicate and powerful chamomile. If mint relaxes, chamomile calms and protects. It's famous for calming the mind, but its effect on the stomach is incredible. Chamomile is rich in compounds like apigenin, which have a strong anti-inflammatory action. Think of your stomach lining as sensitive skin. Wrong food, stress, and acidity can irritate and inflame this inner skin. Chamomile acts as a balm, calming this inflammation and protecting the gastric mucosa, which is great for relieving heartburn and helping with gastritis. And since stress is one of the causes of bloating, chamomile's ability to calm anxiety attacks the problem at its root, resulting in smoother digestion. It's a real warm hug from the inside. The third pillar, ginger, the digestion booster. To complete the team, we have a ginger. If stagnant food is what causes fermentation, ginger helps to get things moving. It has an effect that helps stimulate digestion. Its most famous compound, gingerol, stimulates stomach contractions, helping to push food into the intestines more efficiently. This reduces the time food spends fermenting, which helps prevent gas formation. If you feel bloated, with food weighing you down, ginger is your best friend. In addition, it also has anti-inflammatory properties and is known worldwide for combating nausea and making it a complete ally for your digestive well-being. The combination of these, mint, which relaxes, chamomile, which calms inflammation and stress, and ginger, which aids digestion, creates a complete effect. Now, let's go to the kitchen and learn how to prepare this ritual of relief. The ritual of preparation, your path to relief. The theory is great, but the magic happens in practice. This isn't just making tea. It's a self-care ritual that can change how you feel. Let's prepare this drink to gather a gift for your body. Our magic ingredients: peppermint leaves, 1 teaspoon of dried leaves, or about 5 or 6 fresh leaves. Fresh ones have an incredible aroma. Chamomile flowers, 1 teaspoon of dried flowers. Try to find whole flowers. They are more potent than the powder in tea bags. Fresh ginger root, a 1 to 2 centimeter piece of the root. If you can't find it, you can use half a teaspoon of powdered ginger, but fresh is always better. Pure water, 250 milliliters of water, 1 large cup. Optional. For an extra touch, lemon drops. A few drops at the end can give an extra boost to digestion. Raw honey, a teaspoon, if you really need to sweeten it. But, as we'll see, it's better to avoid it. The step-by-step preparation. Now, let's go to the method I call the perfect infusion, to ensure that we extract all the good from the herbs. Step 1. Preparing the ingredients. Start with the ginger. If it's fresh ginger root, wash it well and slice it very thinly. No need to peel it. The thinner the slices, the more gingerol it will release into the water. Place the ginger, chamomile, and mint directly into the cup you will use. Just smelling the herbs. Mixing will start the relaxation. Step 2. The right water temperature. This is perhaps the biggest secret. Heat the water until it starts to form those first bubbles at the bottom of the pan, before it really boils. As soon as this happens, turn off the heat. Never boil the herbs with the water. Mint leaves and chamomile flowers are delicate. Boiling can destroy their essential oils and diminish the potency of your tea. Step 3. The infusion. With the water very hot, pour it over the herbs in your cup. Watch the steam rise, carrying that delicious aroma. It's instant aromatherapy. Step 4. The essential waiting. As soon as you pour in the water, cover the cup with a saucer. This step is crucial. The lid prevents the volatile oils, especially from the mint, from escaping with the steam. Now, be patient. Let it steep for 5 to 10 minutes. This is the time needed for the water to extract all the compounds we want. Enjoy these few minutes. Breathe deeply. This is time just for you. Step 5. Strain and enjoy. After 10 minutes, remove the lid. The aroma will be wonderful. Just strain it, and your tea is ready. If you're using lemon, now is the time. Drink it warm, in small sips, feeling the warmth descend and begin to take effect, maximizing the benefits. When, how, and what to avoid. Knowing the recipe is the first step, but using tea strategically is what will guarantee quick results. Think of it as a tool. You need to know when and how to use it. What is the best time to drink the tea? As a digestive firefighter, the most common use is right after a meal, especially if it was a heavy one or if you've already started to feel discomfort. Drinking the hot tea about 20 to 30 minutes after eating helps speed up digestion with ginger, relax spasms with mint, and soothe irritation with chamomile. It's your rapid rescue team as a preventive bodyguard. No, you go into a dinner or party with heavier food. Be prepared. Drinking a cup about 30 minutes before the meal works as prevention. You'll be preparing your stomach for what's to come. In moments of crisis, did your stomach suddenly bloat? Even hours after eating preparia coupe, the relaxing effect of mint and chamomile can provide quick relief from symptoms. The sugar trap, the silent enemy. This is very important. Avoid sweetening your tea with white sugar as much as possible. Remember that sugar is the preferred food of gas-producing bacteria. Sweetening tea to reduce bloating with sugar is like trying to dry the floor with the tap running. You simply negate the benefit. The tea already has a delicious flavor. If you really need something sweet, use a drop of stevia or a drizzle of raw honey. But my advice is, train your palate to enjoy the pure taste of the herbs. Frequency and safety. How much can I drink? For most people, 1 to 3 cups a day is safe and effective. You can drink one after main meals, for example. But the most important thing is to listen to your body, important precautions, and when to see a doctor. Although it's natural doesn't mean it's suitable for everyone. People with severe reflux disease GERD. Be careful with peppermint. The same menthol that relaxes the intestines can relax the door that separates the stomach from the esophagus. This can worsen heartburn in those who already have reflux. If this is your case, try tea with just chamomile and ginger. People with gallbladder problems, gastritis, or ulcers. Ginger stimulates digestion, but in excess, it can irritate an already sensitive stomach. Use in moderation and see how you feel. Pregnant and breastfeeding women. The safety of many herbs during pregnancy is not 100% established. It is essential to talk to your doctor before consuming this or any other tea. And the most important warning of all, this tea is a fantastic tool to relieve symptoms and improve your digestion. However, if you suffer from chronic bloating, severe pain, or if the symptoms don't go away, this may be a sign of something that needs to be investigated by a doctor. The tea helps, but it does not replace a professional diagnosis. So, you no longer need to live as a hostage to bloating and discomfort. With this simple recipe, you have a powerful, inexpensive, and natural tool to take care of your digestive health. You learned not only how, but also why each ingredient works. Remember the trio? Mint relaxes, chamomile calms, and ginger boosts. 3. Italiano. Feel the difference in your body. The lightness that comes with happy digestion. Give yourself this gift and take back control of your well-being. If you liked this tip and think it could help more people, give the video a thumbs up and share it with that friend or family member who is always complaining about a bloated stomach. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because every week I bring you more content like this to help you use the power of nature to your advantage. And now, I want to know from you. Tell me in the comments, which food do you feel causes you the most bloating? Let's exchange experiences and learn together.